Hello, Karin here on behalf of Makers Mercantile. Welcome back. I guess I shouldn't say welcome back because you probably didn't go anywhere, but I did. I was gone all last week, and Kyle Kunicki, he took over and did all the videos for me last week, so thank you, Kyle. I'm sure you enjoyed him thoroughly. But guess what? This week I'm back, so you're stuck with me again. Let's get going. Item number one in our newsletter this week, Concentric Cotton. So Concentric Cotton is this beautiful cotton. It's a 200-gram hank, and it has over 900 yards on it. So it is a 4-stranded yarn. All the strands are together. They're very sticky together, so they won't come apart, but they aren't twisted. But the color changes on a pretty regular basis. You can see there how it's a gradient. And this little cake goes a long, long way. So these 200 grams will make this beautiful shawl that we have back here. This is actually called the WeAreMakers shawl. It's a design also by Kyle Kunicki, and it takes exactly one ball. That color right there is this beautiful purple, and this here is one that has been started but not quite finished. As you can see, we still have one of the colors left to go, but and it's still on the needles. That's why it's sort of hanging a little strangely here, and I know that Liz would kill me if I let those stitches drop off the needles at this point, so I've got to be very careful with it. But anyways, that is our Concentric Cotton, and our special for the week is this beautiful pattern that you see right up here. This is called the Wilson Top, and it is by Allison Dijkhuizen. Allison, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Anyways, we think it's a great pattern. It takes one cake of yarn, and if you purchase just this one cake through, I believe it's the 11th, that's next Tuesday, we will actually gift you the pattern for free. So if you give us your Ravelry name, we'll even download the pattern into your Ravelry account. We will take care of all the charges, and we'll put it in there for you. So there you go. That is our special of the week. It takes the Concentric Cotton. Just buy one cake, you get this fabulous pattern for free. And if you really don't want to make the Wilson Top, you could still always make the shawl. This shawl is a great piece to have in summer, and there's lots and lots of great color choices in the Concentric Cotton, a yarn by Haiku. All right, moving right along, we got another new bag. This one is called the Wedge Weave Bag, and here you can see the print of the wedge weave. I don't want to hold it too close. I want to make sure that you can see it though. This was actually a special type of weave that was done by the Navajo in the late 19th century, and it was only done for about 20 years apparently. Kyle is pretty much of a history buff, and he's written down the history of this pattern and what it represents in our newsletter. This is actually based on a piece that he did when he took a class on the Navajo weaving this special technique. But we do have the drawstring bags available. Ta-da! And we have the zippered pouches available as well. So whichever one you prefer, we have them in stock. They are ready to ship, and we are happy to get them out to you. So that is our newest bag. Moving right along with the sort of zigzag type of pattern thing, we have some great ribbons on sale this week. These are called Flame, and it is, I don't know if that one's really easy to see. That design right there is probably easy to see, as well as the pastel one. This pattern is actually designed by Kaffe Fassett for Renaissance ribbons, so it's a woven ribbon, absolutely beautiful ribbons. It comes either in this width, in these two colors, this is, I believe, 7/8 of an inch, or it comes wider in this one here, and is this, I think this is 1 3/8, or actually it looks more than that. Anyways, it's wider. It is written in the newsletter what it is, but these ribbons are going to be 20% off through Sunday, March, good God, we're in May 9th. So if you're interested in those, just click on the link below. Now, I was trying to find a zigzag type of fabric and couldn't find one. But what we did have was this beautiful one, and this is from Paintbrush Studios, and it's called Mod Stripes. And yeah, it is stripes, but if you look, in each stripe, there's this little zigzag that forms. See, zigzags. So I did find a zigzag, and if you want something to coordinate with this, How about this beautiful flower pattern? So both of these two patterns from Paintbrush Studios are on sale, 20% off, also through Sunday the 9th. So there you go on that. And I should remind you that our Schacht 6, which is the thicker equivalent of the Zauberball, is on sale as well. And I think this one ends on the 9th as well. 2 balls is all you need, and you get a special free pattern, I believe, as well. And if you want something really simple to knit, if I could recommend the Zick-Zack pattern, it's Zick-Zack is spelled Z-I-C-K, Z-I-C-K, Z-A-C-K, Zick-Zack. It's a German word that means zigzag. And anyways, the pattern, it's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's also free online, and it's an excellent pattern. If you just take 2 balls and alternate colors, you get fabulous, fabulous patterning with lots and lots of colors. And it's always a surprise. You never really know what you're going to get. But any 2 colors, do it. It matches. For some reason, it always works. So that was the Schacht 6. Now, moving right along, what else do I have on my agenda here? I think I covered all the physical items. We are going to go right into what's happening this week. So let's start with tonight. Tonight is Makers Nite, and we have Barb Demorest is our guest, and she's going to be answering questions, giving us a little bit of history. If you don't know who she is the founder of Knitted Knockers. And if you're not familiar with Knitted Knockers, I think you should join us tonight, and you will discover exactly what it is. It is a great charity organization where you are making prostheses for people who have had mastectomies. And we have some fabulous yarns that go with that, and we'll be putting one of those on sale when we have Barb online, so that you can purchase some of the yarn, because they do have special approved yarns that are non-irritants for people, because you got to consider your skin's going to be pretty tender. Anyways, that is tonight. It's at 5 p.m. You don't necessarily have it, there's no charge or anything, but you do have to register. And if you haven't registered by now, I'm not so sure if you still can for tonight, but you can give it a shot, and then we will send you a link on how to get into the Zoom call. On Wednesday night, we have nothing, but on Thursday night, we have our weave-in, and of course, we're going to have our regular Cynthia Gerard is going to be there, but we also have Jane Patrick, and she's going to be there. We're going to interview her. She's going to talk a little bit about the company, the history of the company, and if you have any questions for her, she's there to answer them. So if you want to join us on that, once more, it's a free event, but you do need to register, and that's Thursday evening. By the way, both of these evenings, both our weave-in and our Makers Nite, have switched to 5 p.m. Pacific time. That was done by request. We have a lot of people who would prefer to have it at 5 p.m., especially those on the East Coast, and since those events are only held once, we want to make sure that we accommodate everybody. So those are both at 5 p.m. And then on Friday, if you're interested, we still have room in our class with what do we have going on? Have to look at my notes here. We have the woven slip stitch class, and that one is going to be with Faina Goberstein, and it is not a free class, but it is worth every single penny. Faina is not only an excellent teacher, but our classes are small, so you can actually talk to the teacher or ask the teacher questions and so on. None of these classes with 50, 60, 70, 80 people, we cap them at 20, and I'd have to say our average class size is somewhere between 6 and 12. So it's a good size for a Zoom event, and you will get some personalized attention. We do have other events coming up towards the end of the month. We'll go over those again on Friday. In the meantime, I'd like you to have a wonderful week. Stay safe, be creative, be kind to somebody, and yeah, I'll see you on Friday. Ciao.